I'm gonna be Wilson again. It's like, Heidi ho, neighborino. Make this one with a pair of underwear I have. And then there's a Hello Kitty poking her head out of one of them. It's super silly and super adorable at the same time. Oh, the cat has taken over my spot. Oh, hey, Gabby. Yeah. Hi, honey. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Maybe you need Ted mug rugs. Do I still have it? That tells you how often I've actually taken a look at our channel points. Holy moly. Oshemi over here with the 10K. What is going on with Factor, man? Hey, Factor, you're drunk. I think Factor's broken. Man, 100,000 bitchin' stitches. What am I gonna have you waste those on? I'm not making you 10 mug rugs. I have enough mug rugs to do, even though these are really cute. Look at these, chat. Look at Mouse. Look how cute these are. These are gonna be the make and take that I make. Which, I mean, let me know if that's too loud, because it feels really loud in my ear. But that just might be me. Yeah. Happy Monday. I can't believe it's Monday. How many days do I have left? I think I counted. We have one, including tonight, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 streams left before I have to go to H+H. Holy shit. Things are getting real. Things are getting super real. Oh, there we go. Well, no, Factor's still broken. I don't know what's wrong with Factor. What were you showing me? Oh, I made this cute little mug rug. I like making mug rugs. They're cute. And it's a little tea bag. Isn't that cute? It's a little blurry. I don't know what it is about mug rugs. They're like my go-to quick project. So whenever I need like a quick freebie or something like that, or like a make and take, it's like, oh, I'll just do a mug rug. Yep. I made that one there, the Hello Coffee, and then the Pengu Cocoa is above that, and now I've got, I think I'm calling this the Tipsy Mug Rug because I'm not being very original with it. But I'm doing a make and take on this. I actually got an update from the printers that the booklet for this make and take should be here on the 19th in 4 days. So it'll be here by Friday. So if there's any misprints, in theory, there's enough time to get them reprinted and sent out. So fingers crossed on that the print comes in. Because the last couple times, my printer has not done quality control at all. And so, like, the last 2 patterns I got, it looked like they'd been sun bleached or there was ink missing or something like that. And they weren't fit. I have a whole stack of patterns that I can never sell that I've got to, like, find a way to recycle in some way. I don't know how yet, because I can't burn it in a burn pile or something because they've got, like, heavy chemical, not chemical, but, ink. I don't know. We've got quite a bit going on. Besides everything else that we're doing for H+H for the convention prep, I have behind me right here this nice little box. I got a special box from a company called Therm-o-web. They are the people who make my fusible webbing, the heat and bond. And for those who don't know what fusible webbing is, it's like a glue, pretty much, an adhesive that activates when you iron it onto things like paper or fabric, stuff like that. It's what I use in all of my applique, except for turn under, but yeah. So we're gonna open that on stream and take a look and see what goodies they sent me. I'm pretty excited for that. It's not every day I get to do an unboxing with you guys. Half the time I get boxes and I can't show you. Like, it's stuff that can't be seen, or like it's fabric that isn't out yet and stuff. Like, I have a whole box of fabric. It's 22 pounds of fabric that I just can't share. Not until like the new year, pretty much, which is a long time to be sitting on some pretty fabric and the project I have to make for it. So, yeah. Been pretty crazy over here. How are your guys' weekends? Mouse, what did you do? Did you do anything fun? Oh, Shemi programmed. That's the stunt of his. I went to the DMV today. The DMV. I stood in line for half an hour. DMV. Waiting for my ticket to be called. I don't know if you've ever seen Tubby Nugget, Mouse, but oh my god, it's the cutest little... It's this little chibi, like, animated guy, and he just sings these cute little songs, and he's all about being uplifting and all that. And it's just, it was depressing. Is it because you had a lot of schoolwork, or just because, like, you didn't feel like doing anything? Because I get that way sometimes, where it's like, I know there's so much to do, or there's so many things I could be doing, but I don't do anything, and I just sit there. And you love Tubby Nugget? Yes! Yes! Okay, I knew you were my people. Everything all at once. Yeah. Are you feeling, how have you been feeling? I know, you know, you feeling a little, it's weird to ask if you're doing better or feeling better, because I know the nature of depression. And, you know, you have your good days and you have your bad days. And even if you're having your bad days, you try not to, like, share that you're having a bad day with anybody else, right? It's just like, yeah, everything's great, everything's fine. And inside, you're just like, I want to curl up and cry in a corner. You went to your counseling office on your campus and they only pissed me off more. Oh, fuck. What do they do? I got my coffee. I'm ready. Tell me. Tell me. This is intro with mouse time. Okay? I want to know. Coffee is good tonight. I've started drinking sugar-free. Because I honestly, I weigh the most I have ever weighed in my life. And I feel like that is a trend the last couple of years. It's like, I step on the scale and I'm like, shit, I'm 5 pounds heavier. This is like the heaviest I've ever been. oh shit, I'm 10 pounds heavier. That's the heaviest I've ever, and like, I stepped on the scale 2 weeks ago, and man, it was depressing, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, because I'm not getting the exercise. You know, I was maintaining my weight there for a little while, but I was walking 3 miles a day just to maintain my weight. And then I was also going to the gym 3 times a week to at least build muscle and, like, start feeling better. But then Xander really kind of hit, like, a stage of aggression, and I had so much anxiety just trying to go to the gym, because there was always that thing in the back of the mind of, is he going to push a kid today? Am I going to get called? Is he going to get kicked out of daycare, and then I'm not going to be able to go back because he can't be allowed in there anymore? Because it's a private, like, day thing. So it's just like, after I get back from H+H, Oshemi and I have plans on, you know, getting back into our normal routine and things like that, and the exercise routine. But it's just one of those things where he's got a huge, like, restaurant exam that he's taking right now that's been, like, a 3-month process. I have H+H that I'm trying to finish up stuff for, so it's, like, that cram time. They first stated that since I was walk-in, that they couldn't give me long-term solutions, only what my current problem was. That only pissed me off when she would reiterate that one statement every time. Then her tone just didn't sit right with me, and she seemed disinterested the whole time. Yeah. Do you have insurance? Can you, like, go see somebody that's not on campus? Because I find the people on campus, they don't give 2 shits. They're just there to collect a paycheck. One time, when I was in college, I was suffering from ovarian cysts. They wouldn't happen all the time, but, like, enough that I knew what it was and the pain and that level. And I had one burst on me during my ceramics class. So then I had to, I think I had a friend drive me over to the urgent care on campus and had them see me, and all he did was look at me and go, there's nothing I can do for you. You have to go to the emergency room. And then I had to go all the way back, and I think my professor thought I was lying or something, but then I had to drive myself home. And it was just excruciating. I could, but that wouldn't help me immediately, and I'm barely in the state of mind to do multiple sessions. Do you have anybody that you can reach out to, like a family member or somebody that could maybe help lift that load a little bit? Maybe help you, like, do a Google search or get you an appointment, maybe? I'm not sure what your family situation is around you. You called your mom an hour ago? Good. Yeah. Leaning on people can be really hard to do, but it's so important. Especially when you're at this point. Like, your loved ones are there for you, and you know, hopefully they'll help lift the load a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm sorry you're having such a hard time with everything, Mouse. I'm glad to see you, but I'm really sorry that everything is just so much right now. You've been pushing hard to get to where you're at. I know. It's hard to kind of balance that drive, right? And I know you have other things going on that have kind of been a catalyst for this. So, you know, I know it's not all school stuff, but I know that the level of intense classes and things probably doesn't help. No, if you need anything, I'm here, you know? I'm here. You know, if you want to DM me and just bitch a little bit, you know? I'm good for that. I won't always know what to say. I'm very awkward. I think you know that about me by now. But yeah. Anyway. I am gonna swap us over to the cutting table. Boop, ba-da-da, boo, boop, boo. Doot, doot, doot. You're trying to make yourself finish this one assignment that was due 2 weeks ago, but you're having so much trouble. But you know your professor is gonna get mad soon enough. Yeah. Yeah, because there's only, like, so much patience, right? Is that kind of your feeling on the matter? Is that he's only gonna wait for so long? Not over there. I'm gonna swap mics. Uno momento, por favor. Alright, let's see how this mic is doing. How's it sounding, Oshemi? There's only one battery, so it might need new batteries soon. You guys just yell at me if the battery goes dead. That way I can deal with it. Okay, let's do that. Get a little light, huh? I sound good? Okay. Let me move some of this stuff so my butt stops whapping into everything. I know that drives Oshemi nuts. It drives me nuts. But I'm not the one who has to hear it. You know what I mean? Move some of my stuff around. I can't wait to show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on off stream. I've been really cranking, guys. I've been really cranking. Come here, I have new batteries. Well, why don't you come here to me? I'm cute. You want to come see my happy face? I mean, you'd see my happy face if I came to you. So I guess my argument is invalid. Hey, Scotty! How you doing, bud? Hey, if you guys don't know, Scotty Rotten, he is a streamer here on Twitch. He just dyed his beautiful beard, his goatee beard, this beautiful greenish teal color. It's like, it's beautiful, it's glorious. I actually get to go, Scotty, at the end of the month and get my hair done. There's way too many whites. There's way too many whites in my hair. You'll be able to control your studio soon enough? Yeah, you and your fancy Crestron programming. You're so fancy. That was temporary. Already washed out? Oh, it's so sad. So sad. That color really suited you. It went very well with your little hoodie guy. All right, I don't want to use these. This is my fabric scissors, and I'll be in trouble with myself if I do that. Let me see if I can find my other snips. Oh, here's a good pair. What are you up to tonight, Scotty? Live long and prosper. I got you. I got you. I'm not a Trekkie, but I enjoy it. I can dig it. We got this happy box, guys. I'm so excited. You working? You working or are you pretending to work? I like to say I'm working when I'm just kind of sitting there and vegging. Because even vegging is a lot of work, right? It takes a lot of work to sit there and be calm and still when I know I have like 1,000 things to do. And I'm like, ah! I just want to go. Yeah. But I've got this beautiful box. Use the force to live long and prosper because you're the wizard, Frodo. Oh my god. I feel like somewhere in there you need to say you have cookies. Because like the dark side has cookies, though the dark side has bacon too. But I love that. I love that. That's hilarious. I feel like that needs to be on a shirt if it's not already. All right, we've got this beautiful box from Therm-o-web that I get to share with you guys tonight. I'm going to try and clean this up because what I'm going to try and do, listen, I'm trying to be a better content creator, right? I'm trying to take the content we make over here because I think we have fun. I think we have a good time, right? But I want to be able to take this and like post it over on Instagram and stuff like that too, right? For all those nerds over there. So then they can come over and come hang out with us, right? Those of you who are in the Discord, I'm sure you noticed we've had quite a few people come join us on the Discord this weekend. We had our first community sew day, well, craft day technically, and it was okay. We had some new people show up and hang out. We had a couple of people fall asleep and not wake up in time for the sew day, which is fine. Honestly, I was tired. I'm lucky I didn't like sleep through our sew day. But we've had quite a few people join the Discord who are interested in being a part of the community, which I'm very excited for. So you guys make sure to welcome everybody and make them feel at home because, you know, Quilty Crew is best crew, and we do bite, but we don't bite hard and we give consent, right? Like there's a fine line of where we're going. Oh, I should probably do my Factor spiel. Tonight is the last night for Factor, okay? Click my link, use my code Sandrasa, however you want to do it. Sign up, you get 50% off of your first box, and you get 2 power drinks for the life of your subscription for every box. Our first box comes in tomorrow. I'm really excited for it. We've done Factor before. You guys know me. I don't support or take a sponsorship without first knowing the product, liking the product. You know, we took HelloFresh like a month ago, or 2 months ago, I think at this point. It was the beginning of the year. And, you know, we'd used Factor before. We'd been a Factor or a HelloFresh partner last year, that kind of thing. But the customer service has definitely changed. You know, so I had a few members of the community reach out, say, hey, why don't you try this Factor, and da-da-da. We've tried it. I love it. It's hopefully going to help me with portion control and protein keto stuff. So we're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. Hopefully, you know, by the time I get back from H+H, I will be in better form. I'll still be around because, you know, curve is around, or curve is a form. Yeah. But yeah, so if you want to hit the link, support the channel, help, you know, raise funds for fun things like Oshemi's trying to remodel the studio. He's trying to be a big time producer guy and be able to produce the show from his office and, you know, do camera switches and audio and all that kind of thing. It's kind of nice to be able to say I have somebody in my life who can do that because he's a audio, video, what do you exactly know, Ash? You're like audio, you're not an audio-visual technician because that's what you were when you worked for the union, but you're like an audio-visual engineer, master programmer, something like that. So I get to exploit him for my own personal gains because I love him and he loves me. So, you know, we make it work. But all right, on to the good stuff. We've got Therm-o-web here. They sent me this handy dandy box, and I forgot to like mark out the address stuff, so I probably should do that. I am professional content creator. There you go. That should be good. All right. Control systems programmer. Yeah, there you go. I think, Scotty, you work in audio stuff too, don't you? I think I remember hearing you at your last stream talk about it. Or maybe I was hearing you talk about something else. I can't remember. But yeah, so Therm-o-web sent us this handy dandy box. It got a little beaten up. Just a little beaten up. But I'm really excited to open it because I don't know what's in it. And I want to share it with you guys. So let's break it open. I have my non-fabric scissors. That's so important. These are actually kind of dull, so I really should probably just get a box cutter at some point. All right, and then There we go. There we go. A little cut. All right, let's see what we got in here. Let's see what we got. Whew. This poor box has seen better days. Okay. Paper. You got paper. Ooh, okay. Okay, I can get down with this. That's for me, for later. Let's see. Oh, let's start off with this. So this is what I use for, like, all of my projects. This is the Heat and Bond Light. Really love this stuff. Doesn't gum up my needle. Like, I've used Heat and Bond Heavyweight and stuff like that before. That stuff, if you're sewing too many layers, gets a little gunky. So the light is perfect for the kind of quilting we do. So, and I'll be giving this away when we launch Tipsy Tea. So I'm really excited for that. So keep your eyes out on that because that'll be next month. Let's see, we got Heat and Bond Liquid Vinyl. Liquid vinyl, huh? Let's see, let me unwrap this. They were very considerate. American citizen? What does that mean? I don't know what your reference is. If you mean I'm a fat American, then yes, I'm a fat American. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well on your Monday. Let's take a look. They wrapped it so if it leaked, it wouldn't leak all over the other products. Oh, they even taped it. That's really nice of them. All right, so uses on smooth fabrics, pre-wash, all that stuff. Paint a thin layer of liquid vinyl using a soft bristled paintbrush. Huh. Dry in fabric for 40 minutes. Preheat iron. Alright, so if we do one coat, it makes it water and stain resistant. If we do 2 coats, it's waterproof and stain resistant. If we do 3 coats, it's waterproof and stain resistance with a semi-gloss oilcloth finish. Huh. Hey, Oshemi. That's really cool. That should be really interesting, so we'll have to give this a chance. Thank you, Oshemi. I had a feeling that's where it was going, but I appreciate it. That's the problem with being a small streamer, and I've pulled back a lot of the restrictions to view and interact with the channel because we're trying to grow, but with that comes the trolls. So it's not a big deal. It's not anything. This is a chill quilting channel. Yeah, you tell him, Oshemi. I love it. Cheers. Honestly, I have a hard time dealing with people talking about politics in my own house. Not because, like, people get angry about it, but people get really passionate, and there's only so much my anxiety can take. You know what I mean? So, I prefer to, like, be chill here. Okay, so what's this new one? It's Fabrifuse. It's a quick bond fabric adhesive. Ooh, this would be good for the ironing bag that I'm working on now to kind of, like, give it a quick little spritz. So I like that. That looks really cool. Peel and stick fabric fuse. It's permanent adhesive. Okay. So this isn't just for making it tacky. For ribbon and trims, that would be, okay, do not sew, do not iron. Machine washable after 48 hours. That's really interesting. For hems, ribbon, and trims. That might be nice. You know what I've been thinking about? People wear, in the quilting industry, they wear these shirts that says, yes, I know how to sew, no, I won't hem your pants. I feel like I need to make a shirt that kind of counters that just a little bit, where it says, no, I don't, yes, I sew, no, I won't hem your pants, but I will teach you, right? I like that. It's quite a few things that I've never used before that I think I could see us using. Let's see, fabric stiffener. They wrap this up for me too. For shaping or stiffening fabrics, ribbons, and trims. Makes fabrics more paper-like. Quick dry formula. Ooh. And fray-free for easy cutting, pressing, and stitching. Dries clear and can be left or washed out. Unlike other fabric stiffeners, there's no need to soak the fabric, just spray until damp. So you're kind of soaking it a little bit. Let fabric air dry or iron it for immediate use. Isn't that cool? That's interesting. I like that. What do we got here? The easy seam tape. Huh. I feel like this would be good for clothing, maybe. That's interesting. Ooh, pressing paper. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they gave us so many cool things. Pressing paper for fabric and crafts. It's transparent. Safe for irons. What's the point of this one? Pressing paper is designed to protect not only project but also work surfaces. So I wonder if this is like, if I wanted to make my own like applique guide. Huh. We'll have to take a look at this one and see. Because I feel like I used my gypsy mat, so I feel like this is what this is like replacing the gypsy mat with. And then we've got the Easy Print Light. This is pretty nice. Machine appliques and quilting. Nice. So this would be like if you had one of my patterns on PDF and you wanted to print all the pieces straight onto here, you could do that. This would be nice. You wouldn't have to trace or anything. You'd have like the exact shapes. That's pretty neat. I like that. Let's see, what's this one? Fusible fleece. Quilting, tote bags, and home decor. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've used stuff like this before. I've never used one with like a fusible. So it won't shift on you. If you like making bags and purses, this is really nice for that because it's not gonna shift. That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, thank you, Therm-o-web, for sending me all these freaking awesome things. I love it. There's some things that I will regularly use, and then there's some new products that we can experiment with. So I'm really excited to kind of play around and have some fun with it. Look at all that. That's so cool. They sent me all the goodies, guys. All the goodies. Well, thank you, Therm-o-web. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So, guys, that was our unboxing from Therm-o-web. I'm really excited for that. There's going to be some good things and some good things to put in our giveaway, right? All right, let's move this over here. And then I can show you guys what I've been working on while I've been off stream. Okay, so you guys know I've been working on Tipsy Tea because that is like the major project right now, right? I had to order more white fabric. That came in today. So that'll be nice. It's supposed to be like extra large. I don't know if that means that this was like the backing. I feel like it is because it feels different. It doesn't feel like... Yeah, this definitely isn't cotton. What is this? This is shimmery, man. This is super shimmery. I'm not very happy about that. I thought I was getting the white cotton. It's like silk. Do you guys see how shimmery that is? You can see it on there. So there's that, and then here's like the regular stuff that is very matte. You can immediately see the difference. Gosh dang it. I'm kind of upsetty spaghetti, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go and double check my order and see if it mentioned anywhere that it wasn't cotton or if it was like this special treatment. Because I need it for the Tipsy Tea for the applique backgrounds, right? Because I wanted to have the same white for all of it. And I've been doing so much. There's so much of this too. God, there's so much of it. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of frustrated, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't have ordered it if I knew it was like this silky stuff. I'm gonna have to go check my order after stream. Because I just don't know how it's gonna do under an iron. Like, I feel like it's not gonna press well, so it's not gonna do well with any of the applique, right? So you can kind of see already, like, it feels silky. Man, I'm so bummed. Well, I'm not gonna stress about it right now because there's nothing I can do about it. I might have to just send it back and return it. Oh well. Anyway, this is for the jacket project. Go ahead and move that off to the side. So, I've been working on Tipsy Tea, and I've been working on the iron bag. I'm making an ironing bag. This one is the large one. You can see it's as big as my head. I've been working on the large one for the Oliso booth. It's so cute. But you can see how this iron goes in this bag. So, yeah. So I've gotten the first panel done, right? I think I can show it better here. We got the first panel done. I'm pretty happy with it. I had to hand sew all of it onto the wool. And it took a little bit of fussing to kind of get the line up right, but I'm pretty happy with it. And then I've got some of our thirds coming down, and we're gonna keep it going all the way down. And then I was smart and I made another panel for this side, right? Because we have this side panel. Now I want this side panel, right? So I did this applique last night. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like this orange and the spoon muddy it up, but I feel like it's going to do better after I thread sketch, and then you can kind of see it a little better. So I've got the applique on this side, and I just mirrored the same layout as the other side. That way I didn't have to like do a whole rectangular panel. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I just got to thread sketch it, and then this one will get the same. I have a template, and then I can hand sew this on like the other one. But I've been focusing on working these thirds on right now. So I'm pretty happy with it all in all. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. So I've been working on our Tipsy Tea project in the background. I've got another 3 quilts that I need to make for H+H, but I can't do those on stream. So I kind of can't like work on them during our prime times, which is fine. I don't mind. But yeah, so I figured if I can just at least get some of this stuff done. What's going on with my music? My music stopped. Being a little butt. Oh, it's trying to reload. I don't see any blips across the... We'll try exiting out and coming back in and see if that fixes it. Pretzel might just be down right now. That might be a thing. Yeah. Not getting anything, so I'll go to the second best option, right? Okay, need copyright free music. There we go. Let's see, what are we in the mood for? Yeah, that should be good. Oh, except for YouTube's doing it too. This is why we stopped using YouTube. Because YouTube just didn't want to work. At least it didn't want to work while I was streaming. So I don't know. Maybe Explore label? Cheese and crackers. I wish I had like a reliable library of music that I could play. We might just be without music tonight. We'll give it a moment and see if it comes back. Oh well. It will. You just have to deal with the sound of my voice. You poor creatures. You poor creatures. But, so tonight I want to work on sewing these down for a little bit. And then we'll see where we go from there. Because I have plenty of like regular hand sewing for us to do. And it can get a little funky sewing on this bag. Because, you know, I can't come at it like a normal person. So, yeah. Okay, it looks like it's finally loading, so maybe we can get music now. Let's give it a shot. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's fine now. We'll give it a shot. So, I'm using a giant needle. Normally, for our hand sewing, we use this needle here. I think you guys can kind of see that a little bit. But this one is a thick boy. So you can kind of see it a little better. So that's what we're using for tonight. And then I'm just using some white thread to kind of come in and out on that one. So, yeah. I hope everyone's having a good Monday. I am having an okay one. I had to go to the DMV, like I was saying earlier. And honestly, I've been a little traumatized the last couple times. Because I've been trying to get my license renewed for like a year now. And every time I would go, it would be something else that I need or something else that I didn't have. And I would get those things and then it'd be something else wasn't right. And usually it was like, oh, well, you are married and you're divorced now and your last name isn't the same. So now you've got to have this paper and that paper and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, and then there was the time where my birth certificate, the one that I literally, like, my mom and dad had from the hospital, you know, that birth certificate, that one wasn't legal anymore because the state of California changed their formatting from half paper birth certificates to full paper. So that made my birth certificate automatically invalid. So then I had to get a whole new, it was just stupid stuff like that. Just stupid little things like that. That just, every time. But today I was able to get my license. But because of all of these setbacks, now I have a freaking permit. I feel now I gotta go take a driving test and have all that fun shit. Like, I'm so triggered by it, honestly. You okay? Okay. Yeah, I can't manhandle this bag as I was, so we're gonna just kind of try and make do with what we have and try not to lose our threads. My daughter had her Pinewood Derby this weekend. She did well. What's up? Is my thing done? Oh, okay. You just getting ready? Thank you, dear. He's just prepared. But yeah, she had her Pinewood Derby. She stuck to her guns. I'm really proud of her. And made the derby car that she wanted, which was a salmon nigiri. It was really cute. Once, like, people knew what it was supposed to be, they thought it was really clever. but it took a minute for people to figure out what exactly it was supposed to be. So I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, there we go. I feel like I'm not in the best lighting for you guys, but I can't work that way. I can try and work that way a little more. Try and make it good for you guys, chat. I have to kind of come in like an up and down old school way of like just in and out instead of just tacking it through like I did for all these other ones. Just because we're getting further down the throat of the bag. It's doing it again. If the music picks back up, it'll pick back up. I'm not going to worry about it at this point. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. There we go. There we go. Should probably change my title over because we're done with the Therm-o-web unboxing. And now we're doing convention prep. I've worked so hard on all of these tipsy projects. Here's hoping that, you know, it works. Trying to do, this is like the first time that I'm doing a suite of projects, as it were, where, you know, Tipsy Tea is the main pattern, right? It's the larger quilt, it's more complicated, it's more advanced, and then I have like 4 other patterns that are quote-unquote companion pieces that, you know, they're either smaller or side projects, whatever, but they use the same kind of shapes and the same kind of techniques, you know what I mean? So we're giving that a shot and seeing how that works, if that's more of what shops are looking for. The problem with, I feel, with Tipsy Tea, and I shouldn't call it problem, because right there I'm already framing it in a negative way, and that's not good. But it's a big boy, right? It's like a 20-page pattern because of all the applique and everything. And, you know, somebody was telling me the other day when they were looking it over, they're like, why aren't you making this into a book? Like, why don't you take it to a publisher or something and turn it into a book? And I'm like, okay, if I wanted to do that, I would have had to have, like, sent it to a publisher last year. And even then, there's no guarantee they would have, A, picked it up, or B, if it would have stayed the way it is, right? I am happy with this project and how everything is turning out. Don't get me wrong. I just have to keep telling myself that, you know, if I keep making the things I love, that I love to make, then I'm going to find the people who want to make them too, right? That's kind of like the idea of persevering and being consistent, right? Instead of like, oh shoot, this isn't working, I gotta jump onto this thing. Oh shoot, that's not working, I gotta jump and jump. It's like, no, I know what I like to do, I know what I like to create. This is who I am. I just gotta stick with it, and I will find my people, right? And maybe it'll be a small group of people, just like here on Twitch. You know, I don't need a big, massive, like, ninja level following or whatever, right? I'm happy just having a couple people, you know, the regulars come in and hang out and just talk and shoot the breeze. That makes me happy. That's all I need. The whole reason why I started streaming in the first place was, you know, to not feel alone in my sewing room, right? You know, there's plenty of times where I just want to zone out and not think about what I'm doing and, you know, just kind of go. But a lot of the times, you know what I mean? God, that feels really... Oh, Shemi, is that really loud for you, or is it just me? Because if it's just me, I'll just turn it down in my head. It's good here? Okay. That's why I asked, because I'm like really trying not to... I'm trying to be more considerate of what your guys is hearing, because like my headset is right on my ears, right? So if anyone's hearing it the loudest, it's like me. I love hand sewing, guys. It's just so satisfactory. Or satisfying. Satisfactory is the name of a game. Shemi, do you remember how to change titles? This feels like the Chaz experience from Trolls 2. We've been watching a lot of Trolls in my house. The Chaz experience. Yeah, my son is absolutely obsessed with Trolls. I prefer Trolls 3. I wonder why. But he really loves Trolls 2. So we kind of go back and forth on whether or not we're going to watch the rock or the boy bands. You know what I mean? I just a simp for the boy band references, and you know that was my childhood. You know what I mean? My later middle school, early high school era. Try not to tuck it in so much because I don't want it, you know, bubbling like that. Take me away. It could be a dream in the wind to carry me, and soon I will be free. Sorry. Singing in your ear. No idea how to change the title? Okay. I can do it in a minute. I know there's commands for that, and I know we've talked about it before, but it's not something I normally have you guys do anyway. So, I'm not too worried about it. I'm more frustrated about how the music doesn't want to play. I mean, eventually at least Pretzel comes back and plays a song. Like, unlike YouTube, where it was just like buffer forever. It's almost as bad as Badger. I love the little moon. I don't know if you guys can see that. The little moon right there. I'm actually wearing moons on my shirt today. Makes me happy. Trying to keep that part from billowing out. I just keep tucking it in. Eventually I'm going to get over there and then I'll just hold it shut. And these three are the last ones that'll go around the whole thing. So I'm really kind of excited for that. Come on now. This is not normally the way I do this. Go. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I feel like I'm gonna have to come in and manhandle it a little bit. I think that's what we're gonna have to do, is come in and manhandle it, which I'm fine with. I was trying to do it so you guys would have better light and be able to see better. I'm like hanging over the damn table. I hate that. I need to remember to like center it down more. The one nice thing, Oshemi, about the new setup you're doing is you'll be able to control all that, right? You'll be able to like move cameras and kind of negotiate them around, right? Reason why we're doing all that, chat, is for video recording. We're really kind of taking the next step in our video production. So, because I really want to be producing videos and YouTube content and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Getting a little puckered and I'm not very happy about it because I'm not sitting like I was earlier in like the right like form. Everything is just kind of like woo. So I might just try and get to the point. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to like rip out this whole section here. But that's like the perfectionist in me going, ooh. And really what I just need to do is just like, ow, gosh dang it. Kitty cat scratched me the other night. What I think I'm gonna do is just leave this one here, like this, and I'll come back to it, because I have to decide, you know, I'm gonna have to just kind of pull that out. Rethread that. Come on. Easy does it. There we go. Just kind of redo it. No, that's the wrong thing. Because it was just driving me nuts. It was so noticeable. At least to me. I know probably no one else would have noticed. But it would have driven me nuts. It would have been nagging and mocking me that whole time. So... Okay, Pretzel. You do you. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put these in here. I'll put this off to the side. I'm so upset. I wanted to do the applique tonight. I'm gonna have to go back and like look at my shipping and see if that's like marked as a cotton on there or if it's marked as a non-cotton. I don't know. It's just like bollocks, man. Okay. Go ahead and just put that there. We'll just do a little bit of sewing. Because I have to get this done too. I need to do, I have the jacket. Let's actually, did I bring, I didn't bring the jacket. But I did bring parchment paper down so I can do a template. Because that was what I did with this one. I, traced out the template so I could trace it and kind of get it as accurate as I can. And so I'm planning on doing the same thing with the jacket. I have some made up panels. There's a thread, like a hair there, and I know it's mine. God dang it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a panel, and I think I'm just gonna do the V of the jacket, and have that filled in with the applique. And I think that would look really cute. It wouldn't be an overdoing, because that was kind of my worry about just slapping some English paper piecing on the side. If anything, I might like do the V on the side, and where I've chopped it, those other two sides, I'll trim that and kind of do like their own little like back flap, I guess. It's still a process in my head. I don't usually do like clothing stuff. Maybe we'll work on that Wednesday night. We'll start tracing that and kind of figuring out the layout and stuff for that. Because that would be nice to get that one done. Because if I work the panel all the way up to where the neck is, where the collar of the neck is, I think that would be a good place to hide the ending. And I don't think it would distort the form of the jacket as much. I feel like I'm on a magical beach. I wonder sometimes why Pretzel plays what it does, you know what I mean? Look how cute these are. Look how cute those are. They're turning out so cute. It makes me so happy. I need like a footrest or something to like put one foot up. So I've been thinking about getting a document camera, so like for things like this. Actually, I do have like a little like mount that we could do. That way you guys could like have this overall picture, and then like in this little section like right over here, you could have like a close-up of my actual hand sewing. I think that would be nice. Because it's always bothered me like how far away the camera is. And the more I zoom in, the more blurry it gets. And then, you know, I usually have so much on the table. So. Two, three, four. I actually think I'm probably going to do an early stream tonight. Just so I can try and get some rest. I say that, but you know I'm probably not going to go sleep. I'm just going to sit up there and keep sewing. I have so much stuff to do. And I actually have a workshop Wednesday that I need to rehearse for. It's that OBS Part 2 workshop that I'm teaching. So that should be interesting. I want to get this one because this basting didn't go all the way down. There's so many different ways to stitch this. I've seen so many people, like, they'll do like a ladder stitch where the pieces are like flat and they're just like catching the top of it. And it's like, okay, that feels like a lot of work. I kind of like it my way. I like it this way. I need to find where all of my sew tights have gotten to. The kids were playing with them the other day. I know where one is. It's because they're magnetic, it's stuck to the metal round baby table I have in between chairs. So I know where that one is. But I don't know where the other like 4 that I have are, which is a problem. They randomly turn up everywhere because my kids love them. It's like, no, this is mommy's expensive sewing stuff. Give it back. Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Whoop. At least that one is done and it's not going to unravel on me. Yeah. So Wednesday, what I'll probably end up doing is pulling out our list and double checking everything that I still have to do, because Wednesday will be the night after my workshop. So that big pressure will be off of me, and that'll be easier to kind of handle. But I'm gonna swing on over, and I'll be right back. Whoop. There we go. That should be pretty good. Yep. Oh, man. You know, the nice thing about, like, after the convention's done is then I can clean my studio up and it won't be an absolute, like, dumpster fire. Ugh. That is the one thing I hate. Is getting snagged with these mics. And I have to be so gentle. You know what I mean? This is such funky little music. One of these days I'm gonna get like a Spotify playlist again or something. I just haven't really... Wow, they're like super retro or something. It's kind of funny. There we go. But yeah, I think we're gonna do an early night. We've been going for a little more than an hour. I know it's shorter than, but to be fair, there were several streams where we were going for like 2.5 hours every night, and like those were long streams. So we're gonna do a little bit early one tonight. I'm gonna trying to be better about sleep and taking care of myself, because if I don't take care of myself with everything I have to do, then I'm gonna like crash hard for a day or two, and then like it's gonna be more impact than if I would have just like gotten that extra hour of sleep. Does that make sense? So, yeah. But anyway, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Yes. And we'll go over our list for the convention prep and see what's next. I really want to... So the jacket is not a priority, but it's something I really want to do. And I feel like that's important too, is doing things you want so you don't get burned out. So, we'll see. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you all for hanging out with me and being just awesome. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Night.